Hey, what it do, what it do? This is your boy KC Boxing Network. Throwing down on another video. Yes, Canelo Alvarez. Congratulate and give words of encouragement to none other than Brian Castano. Now, keep in mind, Canelo Alvarez is a Mexican from Mexico. And, of course, Brian Castano is Argentina from Argentina. Still, they carry pretty much the same bloodline, speak the same language. So please, my brothers and sisters, my Hispanic brothers and sisters, my Dominican brothers and sisters, don't tell me race don't make a difference in boxing. Now, on with the video. WBO Junior Middleweight Champion Brian Castano. He received words of encouragement from the man regarded by many as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. So, Canelo Alvarez, who is rumored now, nothing has been confirmed publicly, that he just received the biggest payday of his career by Al Heyman. He agreed, allegedly, to a one-fight deal for the largest payday of his career to fight Callum Plant in September. Now, we all know that he always wanted to unify. We all know he's not using his franchise status. But that would be a video to come once it's confirmed. Not allegedly, once it's confirmed. Once a respectable come out, or Al Heyman, or Eddie Hearn, or Canelo Alvarez. Now, back to the fight this past Saturday night, where Castano, who most said he won, most said a draw they was good with, like me. I think I'm good with a draw. Because you have to understand, if you watch the fight, Castano did not punch at all when he was in the center of the ring. As he went with the earmuffs on, head high guard, peekaboo guard, kept peekaboo, high guard, peekaboo, high guard, peekaboo, high guard, till he got Mel against the ropes, and that's when he started throwing the overhand rights, and they was there all night. But during a video call that was filmed by this Little Giant Boxing, shout out to Little Giant Boxing, Canelo gave Castano praise for his recent performance. Yes, of course he did, because Jamal Charlo is the one that wanna pretty much whoop his ass. But he gave him credit because he fought his little brother. Now, you see how all this intertwined? Just like Terrence Crawford, the WBO welterweight champion, who's been obsolete, or let me put it this way, had been absent for the last, well, at least this year, and who don't have a pot to piss in, nor can find a window to throw out of. But he has something to say about Jamel. Why? Because Jamel is, guess who? It's Earl Spence's friend and stablemate. You see, they don't talk directly to the enemy. They go around about, something like the most gangster YouTubers. All right. Now, Castano fought to a 12-round split draw with WBC, WBA, and IBA Junior Middleweight Champion, and that's Jamal Charlo. That took place Saturday in San Antonio, Texas. Now, one judge saw Castano as the winner with a score of 114 to 113, with another handing down a score of 117 to 111. Now, for Charlo, and a draw of 114 by the third scoring official. No undisputed champion was crowned, and both boxers walked away with their respectable titles. Now, Jamel did say that should have been a closer score. Now, this what makes fighters better. Fights like the one Jamel had. I mean, you can praise him, you can love him, or you can loathe him. The point is, he learned, he's moving on, and he might rematch. And once he rematch, he will learn from his mistakes. He will make adjustments. That's what champions do. But the question is, can Brian Castano make adjustments? No, not very many. Maybe one at the most. Can't fight going backwards. We already noticed that. He's a come forward pressure fighter who cannot fight on the back foot. Now, some people say he's a one-trick pony. No, I won't call him a one-trick pony. I told you, I gotta call it down the line. I cannot be biased. Brian Castano did a fantastic job by bagging Jamel up, keeping Jamel on the back foot. Jamel kept the stick or jab in his face all night. But that wasn't enough, because once Castano pushed Jamel against the ropes, he pretty much started letting blows go. He punched in combinations. He went overhand right on him all night long. Then he went down to the body. Now, if I was Derrick James, we in a rematch, I would have Jamel keep the fight in the center. I would have Jamel not to step back, push him back. I would have Jamel to go to the body, break the body down, because Castano started slowing down in the latter rounds. That's fatigue, because when you start swinging like that a lot, like 5, maybe 6 rounds straight, fatigue will set in on your ass. All right? Now, as I break this fight down a little more, and this is not really a fight, I'm breaking down, because the fight happened, Saturday? All right? But this is showing you that Canelo Alvarez and Brian Castano pretty much is like Deontay Wilder and Floyd. Well, I won't even say Floyd because he's Tom. But let's just say 2 black fighters and 2 Hispanic fighters. All right? Now, you can call them what you want, but it is what it is. Race do play a part in boxing, as you see right in front of you as I speak. I don't want to hear that it doesn't anymore. I'm 54 years old. I seen them. I seen it all. I seen it all. As a matter of fact, I've been to a couple. Well, I was a little boy, but I've been to a couple. Now, there was a lot of drama in the fight, with Castano getting stunned early on and rallying back to rock the legs of Charlo. Now, Charlos are my favorite fighters. I will say this. Jamel should have got a standing 8 count. Why? Because the ropes held him up when he got stung with the overhand right on the temple. Now, he took it like a champ, and he walked right back to his ring, straight line, everything. See, this would make champs better. This is why it's so important, my brothers and sisters, that the best fight the best. Stop hiding. Stop saying don't make sense and don't make dollars. No, I don't want to hear that shit no more. Now it's the COVID-19 shit. Everybody trying to run from everybody, but they want the money and they want the bills. That's not going to work. You got to put the work in. Something like a Earl Spence. Something like the Charlos. Huh? No, not that Bud. Because Bud ain't put shit in. He ain't put shit in at 147. That's a damn shame. He messed up his career like that. But anyway, moving on. It's not about Bud. It's not about Earl. It's not about nobody. But right now, Castano and Canelo. This goes to show you. That race does matter in the sport of boxing. See, Charlo, what he said about Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, knockout artist, What he said about him, he thought that the anti-Wilder group was going to cheer him on all the way to the end. Well, I got news for you, my brother. I got news for you, young man. I got news for you, son. They don't give a shit about you. Before you even got to your dressing room, they was on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, saying that your ass lost. You got your ass whooped. You see? You see how people turn on you when you try to pretty much go along and try to get a motherfucking law? Huh? Now you're learning. Now you might just learn something at the end of your goddamn career. But at least you learned. At least you learned. Now, let me say this. Charlo did turn the tide. He did turn the tide. And when he badly hurt Castano and had the Argentina boxer in serious trouble, Castano was able to recover by the following round and continue to create fireworks with Charlo until the final bell. Now, Brian Castano, he said, I'll tell you one thing. For me, you won. They, the judges, saw a draw, but for me, you won. You bastard. What a great fight. I congratulate you very much, Canelo said. Let me repeat this. This is what Canelo Alvarez said. He said, Brian Castano, I tell you one thing. For me, you won. They, the judges, saw a draw, but for me, you won. You bastard. What a great fight. I congratulate you very much. That's what Canelo said. And Castano replied, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, brother. See, they both speak Spanish. Of course, that's their native language. Just like the UK, they speak English, we speak English. Right? All right, you follow me? Now, of course, an immediate rematch with Charlo does not appear likely, as the sanctioned bodies are also certain to order mandatory defenses in the near future. Now, Beckham Morales, who fought on the Canelo-Castano undercard, is the IBF's mandatory challenger, and his title shot is overdue. So, the moral of this video, my people, is that don't ever utter those words out your damn mouth that race doesn't matter in the sport of boxing. It matters. Look how everyone jumped on the Tyson Fury bandwagon. And what makes it so bad? Our own people. Our own people. The same person, or the same flag, that you salute, they salute. Deontay Wilder salute. And he saluted in the Olympics. He fought for this country. Not in war, but he was in a battle. And they treat him like this. They stepped on him like he's a roach, a bug. They talked about him like they talked about Allah, Jesus Christ. And now, look what your hero Tyson Fury is doing. Look what your hero Canelo is doing. He robbing the sport of boxing blind by not even fighting real fighters, true fighters, tough fighters. But he getting the almighty dollar, and you give Deontay Wilder the shaft. That's something to think about. And if I was you, my brothers and sisters, think about it. I am KQ, KC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, first of all, share it on all media platforms. And then, tune in 12:30 to 2:30, Monday through Friday. And also on Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. That is a call-in show. I talk all week long. Then Saturday morning is your ass time to talk. And we had a great call-in show every Saturday. It's your choosing. Anything that deals with the sport of boxing. It will get answered, and it will get answered the best way we can. We do interview. We have Regis Prograde, Ronnie Shields, and so on and so on. We're going to grow this channel. We're going to grow this network. We don't block anyone just for disagreeing. We're going to agree to disagree all day long. And with that, shout out to the most almighty LDBC. That's the Lions Den boxing community. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And of course, you will answer Salaikum Salam. That means you go in peace. And peace be with you. So, with that, I'm out of here. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.